He was one of the mentors of the iconic Avenger Hawkeye. Let's get into the video and find out who is the Swordsman. Jacques Duquesne grew up in the nation of Sencong. His father, a French government official, looked down on the people of Sencong, but Jacques had a different perspective. When he turned 18, he learned from his father that they were the descendants of the World War I hero, the Crimson Cavalier, and his father gifted him with a sword that once belonged to the legendary hero. Shortly after, Jacques encountered Wang Chu, a prominent rebel leader rallying the people of Sencong against the French occupation. Inspired by the tales of the Crimson Cavalier, Jacques donned a costume and took on the mantle of the swordsman, pledging to support the revolution. In return for his help, Wang Chu promised to provide safe passage out of Sencong for Jacques and his father. After over a year of intense struggle, the French finally withdrew. Sencong was now an independent nation. With the revolution over, Wang Chu had no further use for the swordsman. In a shocking twist, he revealed to Jacques that his father had been killed during the uprising and then ordered his men to eliminate the swordsman. The swordsman was able to fight his way out and escape. He then wandered the globe for years before arriving in the United States. In the US, he joined the Carson Carnival of Traveling Wonders as a performer to make ends meet. It was there that he met the young Clint Barton. Jacques became Clint's mentor, teaching him acrobatics and knife skills. The swordsman struggled with a gambling addiction which had led to a large debt. Desperate for money to pay back the loan sharks, he robbed the carnival's paymaster while in disguise. When Clint Barton stumbled upon him with all of the money, the swordsman attempted to recruit him as a partner, but Clint fled. To stop Clint from ratting him out, he attacked him and then disappeared from the carnival. The swordsman then embarked on a life of crime, traveling the world and earning a notorious reputation while getting banned from several countries. Eventually, he returned to the US with a plan to join the Avengers as a cover for his criminal activities, but he was turned away by the Avengers. Then, in a misguided attempt to prove himself, he plotted to kidnap Captain America, but the plan backfired spectacularly. As he was surrounded by the Avengers, the Mandarin intervened. He saw potential in the swordsman as a double agent, so he transported him to his location and then enhanced his sword with advanced McLuhan technology. Then, using a hologram of Iron Man, the Mandarin deceived the Avengers into believing that Iron Man had sent the swordsman to join the Avengers. The swordsman was then accepted into the Avengers. He fought alongside the Avengers and came to respect what they did. He even began to enjoy being a hero. However, the time came for the swordsman to execute the Mandarin's plan to detonate a bomb in the Avengers' headquarters, but the swordsman had a change of heart and disabled the bomb. Unfortunately, Captain America walked in on him with his hands full of bomb parts and explosives. The swordsman, feeling he had never fully earned the Avengers' trust, fled the scene rather than try to explain. He returned to his life of crime, working for various villains like the Grim Reaper and the Red Skull. He later traveled to Vietnam, where he sank into depression and began to drink heavily. That was until he met Mantis, a woman who saw the hero within him. Together, they traveled back to the US and joined the Avengers. Although the swordsman did everything he could to prove his loyalty to the Avengers, he couldn't escape the shadow of his past. When Kang the Conqueror attacked the Avengers, seeking the Celestial Madonna, he captured all of the Avengers, leaving only the swordsman behind, who he deemed too weak to pose a threat. With Agatha Harkness's guidance, the swordsman located Kang's stronghold and teamed up with Hawkeye and Rama Tut to rescue the Avengers. Then, in a heroic act, he intercepted a lethal blast that was aimed at Mantis, taking the full force of the energy blast, saving Mantis's life but fatally wounding himself. He then died in Mantis's arms, a tragic ending for a man who sought redemption. But this is the comics, and the swordsman would later return. The swordsman is an Olympic-level athlete. He has peak human reflexes and unmatched skills with bladed weapons. His sword has been enhanced with McLuhan technology, giving it the ability to unleash powerful energy blast, flames, and even nerve gas. Well, that's the origin of the swordsman. As always, I appreciate you taking the time out of your busy day to stop by the channel and check out this video. Please smash that like button and drop a comment down below. It really helps out the channel. Well, that'll do it for this video. We'll see you again real soon. But until then, I'm out. Peace.